Collin County needs no introduction. The fast-growing, headline-making suburb of Dallas. Now a prominent fixture in place and politics.
The first word that comes to your mind when I say the name Ken Paxton.
I'm going to go underrated.
In trouble.
He's a guy who's never lost an election.
That's 2 words, but he's in trouble.
Ken Paxton was also trouble for his opponents, a political career going 20 years. Won his first House seat in 2002, District 70 in Collin County.
When you run for state rep, it's a little more hand-to-hand combat.
He's a bare-knuckle fighter, and that's what they want.
Paxton at first wasn't a well-known candidate, not a gifted speaker, not likable as they say, but he was tactical.
The guy just figures out how to win.
5 elections over 10 years, a break from the moderate, business-friendly Republican.
Being a social conservative sets you apart, got you donors, got you people, got you the grassroots. That was the difference maker.
And Collin County had everything to do with that.
It was heavily white and conservative. It was a Republican stronghold.
Paxton's biggest backing was right here.
If you drive around, you see church after church after church, and then a mega church.
Especially the one he and his family attend, Prestonwood Baptist here in Plano.
As my old client used to say, the world is run by the people who show up. And the Christian right will show up for every election.
In 2011, Paxton would bow out of the election for House Speaker. The next year, he won a Senate seat. His visibility was growing, and on the heels of former President Obama's re-election to the White House, the tactician picked up another ally.
He rode that Tea Party wave.
The next Attorney General of Texas, Ken Paxton.
The Tea Party would propel him in 2014 when he ran against powerhouse Dan Branch for Attorney General.
He was a distant third in the polling until a strange thing happened.
The approval, but not exactly endorsement from Tea Party darling Ted Cruz.
There is not a more popular politician in the entire state than Ted Cruz. Anything he said went.
We're going to do great. Let me finish saying goodbye to everybody.
Ken Paxton would win 2 more terms for Attorney General in 2018 and 2022. But his legal troubles began to mount and overshadow accomplishment. The state's top lawyer was often in the national spotlight. Found another ally in former President Trump. A January 6th appearance met with both severe scorn and support.
You could go through the Texas legislature and pull out 3 dozen Ken Paxtons. But Paxton caught the moment.
Indictments and impeachments are the most recent developments to Paxton's timeline. A legacy that spans 20 years.
How they will remember Ken Paxton is being written in the coming months.
In Collin County, I'm Jobin Punniger.